what's up? Going for today. Bringing you a video on Battlefield 4. I'm saying, Gavin, why don't you go play Battlefield 1? And yeah, you're right. I have it. I play it. I think it's rad. It's really fun actually. I actually have a good time playing it. But going back and playing these older Battlefields, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 were the ones that I played. I had the most fun in 4 out of all Battlefields, actually. I never played 2, probably because I'm too young, right? But 3 was the first ever Battlefield that I played, and I didn't really enjoy it. Probably because I was a kid, but I don't know. Obviously, I played a lot of Call of Duty as a kid, and that was so fast-paced. And Battlefield 3, at least, when I played it as a kid, was not fast-paced at all. But now I go back and play it, it actually is very fast-paced. When you compare it to Battlefield 1, for example. Battlefield 1 is definitely the slowest Battlefield I've played so far. It doesn't play out like this game that you're watching right now. I played Team Deathmatch in this game and Battlefield 1, and this one feels a whole lot like Call of Duty. It really does. It plays out super fast-paced. In fact, I don't know why I even revive people like that, because there's not a point. It's just going to get me killed. But in Battlefield 1, you can take your time, you can revive your teammates, throw down medkits for people other than yourself, right? It's definitely a whole different game, almost, I feel. We take a lot of things for granted, such as in this game, for some reason they have the option where when you get revived, you can either deny or accept that revive. They completely get rid of this feature in Battlefield 1. It was a really good feature people actually were asking for in Battlefield 4, because people were tired of getting revived and then killed right after, such as like Locker, the map, whatever it's called, the one everyone knows, the infamous map, the grenade spam map. People don't want to get revived, right? But it was so good for XP for people, for medics like myself. I play a lot of medic. It's one of my favorite classes. I play in Battlefield 1 too. I don't know why, the gun choice is just always great. But I feel as though that was such a dumb move. I don't know, did they just forget it? Did they just realize they forgot it was in Battlefield 4, I guess, and they just, fucking forgot to put it in. But it's good to know that a new Battlefield will not be coming soon. I think that's very good. That just shows that they're going to commit time to Battlefield 1, hopefully optimizing it, because it does. And for me, I got a new CPU and everything, and it still runs a little shoddy, a little iffy at times. It's playable, definitely playable, but it has weird FPS issues. Or this game, none. It actually runs perfectly fine. But then again, this game's been out for quite some time now, obviously a lot of time for updates, which is why I think it's great that no new Battlefield is coming out soon. Just as like in a year or two. Even DICE and EA stated that. Excuse me twice. Goodness. And I think it's fantastic, because now we know they'll commit their time to perfecting Battlefield 1, making it the ultimate Battlefield game you can play. But back to differences. There are a lot in this game, and not just a timer. The timer does play a big part, I believe, in the slowness. Obviously, in this game, such as right here, the DMR. Oh God, annoying types of guns is a DMR, because it's an assault rifle that does tons of damage, right? But in Battlefield 1, the weapon choice is just bolt action, single fire, and a couple fully automatic guns, right? So that really changes the pacing up, right? So you're picking up PDW. Personal defense weapon, little SMG, can empty its magazine in like 2 seconds. You don't have that in Battlefield 1. Instead, you have a lot of the classes, at least, will have bolt action or single, fire weapons. So obviously, it's going to change up pacing. That's gonna change the gameplay quite a bit. And I think they did it perfectly. I think they did it really well with, first off, map design. Great map design on Battlefield 1. Very open fields. I'm messing with my hands right now, but very open fields. I think it makes great gameplay for those single fire weapons, bolt action weapons, because then you have time to aim and take your shots, because shots do matter in Battlefield 1. Where in this game, here, I'm just spamming away. Right? I just emptied 2 magazines on a guy, and it's probably because I suck or the UMP is just bad. But you really do have to place your shots in Battlefield 1. It does matter, and some of you may disagree with me, but that's just how I feel, that aiming is so much more key in Battlefield 1. You really need to, take your time. because your ammo is so limited, right? In this game, you have magazines, so it's just in and out, right? Real quick, reload a gun like that. But in Battlefield 1, which I think is really cool they did this, where if you have like an odd number of rounds, obviously each clip is only gonna have 5 rounds in it. If you say you reload with 3 in your gun, you still have 3 rounds in it, and you reload, obviously gonna go to 8, so you put in 2 manually. You don't have a clip for that. So, managing that and reloading takes so long that, obviously shooting and aiming is a key element. It's really very important. So I'm stuck on this for some reason. But I think that they handled it perfectly, pacing, gameplay wise, and map wise. The only problem I see is vehicles. Now they are very rare spawns, not rare, but they're not everywhere like they were in this game on like Operation Railroad, where there's just shitloads of fucking tanks, World of Tanks 2, and you get your ass fucked pretty much in Battlefield 4. I think that's a big problem with me in this game. That's why I play mostly Team Deathmatch. But I've noticed myself playing a whole lot more Conquest, and Conquest Large, for example, in Battlefield 1. Simply because there's no vehicle spam. You can't just be spamming vehicles. You can have shitloads of tanks on the team, and some dude who's max level in tank just mowing down everybody on, like, B. And that got very annoying for me on this game. And that turned me away from the bigger game modes and vehicles, which is the main thing of Battlefield, and what sets it apart from other FPSs, or multiplayer FPSs at least, or at least COD, because these two games are the biggest there are in the FPS multiplayer shooter genre. So, if your vehicles were giving me a problem, which is what you focus on in your game, then obviously you did something wrong. But I think they did vehicles great. In Battlefield 1. And even though I said they did it bad, basically what I mean by that is the vehicles are very strong, very strong. Only one class, I believe, from what I've been playing, can take out a vehicle, and that's the assault class, because they have the explosives and stuff like that to take care of them. But they do go down fast. Vehicles do go down very fast. 2 anti-tank grenades will take out most vehicles immediately, and they explode on impact. I also love that those I don't know what to call them, but weapons like such as the turrets and things like that, and the field guns are being used so much more because of this, because that vehicles are so strong. There's an incentive to hop on the field gun, to hop on the machine gun and mow people down, and it's so much fun. It really is a lot of fun hopping on that field gun and shooting a tank, or getting on the AA gun and shooting on a plane, because planes are a lot more slower now. Planes take a lot, don't take as many more hits, so it's much more satisfying to shoot down a plane with a AA gun as it flies by, or a bomber is coming to drop bombs on you. You can just shoot it like 8 times. It's so cool. It really is a good experience. It's such a different game than Battlefield 4, and I think that's what we needed, because Battlefield was starting to really stray towards Call of Duty. It was getting so fast paced. At least in what I've played. I have at least 100 hours of Battlefield 4, and Battlefield 1, I think I have like 10 so far. Since I've gotten this new CPU, I've been playing it quite a bit, thinking of Overwatch. I don't know if I'll make Overwatch videos. I'm not that into it. It's a fun game. It's definitely a fun game, but Battlefield 1 definitely has my interest, and so is Rust. I've been playing a lot of Rust, actually. I think it's very fun. But enough of that. I could definitely make a Rust video sooner or later. I haven't played the game too much. There's a clip starting over my bed. But I'm just going to pause this. What I personally believe is that Battlefield 1 is one of the most superior Battlefield games that have come out in a long time. Probably since 2. I've played a little bit of 2. And that was actually really fun. Yeah, it was like Battlefield 3, but a lot slower. Good, it felt satisfying. Sniping is great. The thing about sniping is fantastic. The way they did it made it feel good, because you're not like superior to everybody else. Like in Battlefield 4, for example, sniping to me was a big problem. Snipers were so good. One-shotting pretty much. I think Battlefield 3 to me also had the same problem. The LA was just perfect. It was just one shot, body shot, and you couldn't do anything about it. Some dude would be sitting on his spawn, and until spawns switch, you cap a couple certain flags will switch spawns. That guy would be taking out everybody in the team, and it just sucks. It's not fun. But the battles, I think, are also great in Battlefield 1. In fact, when I was playing midday, it's just playing with two friends, Roy and Trevin. Great time playing Battlefield 1 because it was third match since I got to see run the game for a bit. And there was this big old battle on C that lasted 5 minutes, and I got so lost, not like in a bad way, but in a good way. In fact, that I felt like I was contributing. I felt like I was actually a part of a team, and I never felt that in this game, Battlefield 4. Not once have I ever felt I was part of a big team, like I was a soldier on a, like I was like a football team or something. Like I felt like I was part of a team. I never felt this in this game, but in Battlefield 1 I really did. It's just so much fun. You really get lost in the game. Our team and their team were just over a flat. There's smokes and stuff and charging whenever vehicles, we shoot them down, and it was great. It's so refreshing. It's such a good FPS. Long time multiplayer. It's like Doom. Great games. Overwatch, I guess, also kind of deserves it. It definitely took a great spin. MOBA type FPS made it fantastic as a Blizzard. Anyways, I'm rambling now, so I'm not going to end this video. What I'm trying to say is, we really, I don't know if people notice this or not, because we haven't gotten a Battlefield game in a long time since one. But it's such a different game. Go back and play it and feel how different the game gets as it goes on. I just noticed this now. I always feel like they're the same, but they're really not. I was thinking about the Call of Duties. Everyone says Call of Duty is the same thing every year, but go back and play the other ones. You'll really feel the difference. Feel how slow and methodical the game is. As you campaign, talking about camping out multiplayer, not really been the same. It's definitely gotten worse as time goes on, I'll say. But the campaigns were so great back then. They're fantastic. They really did, perfect the FPS. I'm trying to say, Battlefield 1's campaigns were not good at all. I think they could have done something so good with the campaign of Battlefield 1. They could have focused on one soldier that you are and how he goes through World War I and how he deals with things and such. But instead, they just have these war stories that are very short, very forgettable, very forgettable. It's not forgettable for a long time. Anyways, go pick up Battlefield 1.